Yeah, baby, it's Power 105.1, New York's hip hop and R&B. Honey German sitting down with the boy Messia. Was really good.
Chilling, man. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. How does it feel to be at Power 105.1 right now?
It feels good.
Feels good?
real good. I'm representing my cities just like I always have.
100%.
So now coming with like an English single and doing like the English radio
Mainstream.
stations. Mainstream.
There you go.
It's like a whole different look for me, a whole different vibe.
And you ready for that?
Of course.
100%?
100%.
All right, let's talk about the new single right
Yes.
away. You sampled,
Boom, boom.
You sampled El General. He's a whole OG legend in the game. How did you even get to this? Like, how did you even get this cleared? How did you even reach him?
I mean, first of all, like I've been dubbed like El Rey de los Spanish remixes because I used to do like I did the Hotline Bling, I did the Commas,
I've heard them all, yeah.
I did all of those, and then like now with going into like a major deal and I'm working with Playing Scales, we was in the studio just like working on records, and then out of nowhere he plays this sample, the boom 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 boom, and then I was like, yo, will be a perfect way for me to make like another rendition, another remake of a song, and not do it like on just like a scale of like putting it out on like SoundCloud and on my YouTube, like actually making it as my single. So we did the song. The song was great. Everybody loved it. And then that's when the process of reaching out to El General came about. But El General now is a Christian. He's a Jehovah's Witness. So that was like a whole process.
Where does he live now?
He's from Panama. He lives
So
in
he's there?
Panama. Yeah, he's in Panama.
Okay.
But it was like a lot of back and forth going on because he doesn't give clearances out at all.
Okay.
But we reached out to one of his friends who used to work with him back in the days, who like part of his publishing or whatnot, and she made it happen. He heard the song. He's like, you know what? This is not a bad song. It's boom boom, but it's not like very like a lot of bad words and very explicit.
Yeah. It wasn't dirty, so he was okay with it.
got the blessing for him, which is like
that's
very
amazing.
rare, yeah.
No, most definitely, because he's been out of the spotlight for a very, very long time. Now, let me ask you a question. I know that in past interviews you said you had mad deals put on the table, a lot of different labels. Why did you decide to sign now at this point?
I mean, because I did a lot, I did a lot independently, you know what I'm saying? I did very well for myself. I was making a good living for myself. So I felt like, back in the days, people used to tell me like, record labels want you to do the job for them. They don't want to take an artist from scratch.
They want you to come prepackaged.
Yeah, they want you already have the buzz, you know what I'm saying? So then it's easy for them. So I already did that work. I already had millions of views on my own. I already had a sold out tour in Europe. I already had sold out tours in Latin America. So it was just, if I'm going to make a partnership, it has to be the right partnership. If I'm going to give somebody a percentage of my money, and I already went through a lot of like bad like things with like managers and previous experiences. So moving forward, I don't want to sign to something just for a nice advance and then later on be like, damn, why I did that, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that el dinero no era el problema. Siempre lo digo, like, I'm glad that money wasn't the problem, because if money would have been the problem, I think I would have jumped on the first advance that they was throwing me. But I was making money, so I was good.
All right, that's what's up. Now, another thing that you said is that one of your goals was to do an unplugged out in Dominican Republic. Are you close to doing that, or what's the plan?
We haven't done it in Dominican Republic. We did one here.
Okay.
That was pretty dope. A lot of people came out and they really loved it. It was something different because I love singing. Like, and I'm known for being very urban and the land trap and all of this. But people say I have a great voice, so I do, take advantage of my singing, and I have a lot of songs that are like singing songs that have done very well. So I think doing the unplugging DR is like my foundation, my base. Showing them like Messia el Artista in full effect. I think that'll be very dope.
It's definitely gonna happen.
Of course, for sure.
Now let me ask you. I know you're the king of the remixes, and this Cardi B, Bodak Yellow.
Yes.
How did that even happen? Did you come together with Cardi, or did you do this on your own? How did that work?
I actually did it on my own first.
Okay.
So originally I do the remix with DJ Hova.
Okay.
Again, like basically how all the remixes come about. Like DJ reach out to me, be like, yo, Messia, you haven't heard this new song?
Jump on this.
You gotta jump on this. This song is lit in the clubs. You gotta do the Spanish remix. So DJ Hova reaches out to me, good friend of mine, and he's like, yo, bro, you gotta do the Cardi B. I'm like, yo, the Cardi B? He's like, bro, that's the one. So we go to the studio and I do the Cardi B. Like 4 or 5. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually had asked Cardi B like for permission, not permission, but I kind of.
Did you know Cardi?
Oh yeah. I've been on Cardi. We always had like a good relationship. She had came out to one of my video shoots with Farouk a long time ago. I've been seeing her a long time, like in the nightlife. So I let her know, like obviously I was not gonna DM Future, like, hey Future, I'm gonna do the remix of Commas. You probably gonna leave me on red or probably not even open it. So with her, since I had that relationship, I reached out to her. She was like, yeah, for sure, go ahead. So we did it, and like 4 or 5 days later, after I had released it already, she reached out to me like, yo, I love it. So does my manager, and we was actually thinking about doing a Spanish remix, so we might as well do the official Spanish remix with you. So then the verse that I had on mine, we went into the studio, she did like her new verse, she did the hook in Spanish, and then since I already had a verse on the one that I had did, we just put the verse in there.
And you felt nice about that verse. You were like, that's
for
it,
sure.
I don't gotta go back in,
sure.
we ready to go.
For sure, that's the one, that's
listen, sometimes artists go back in, and they're like, let me go back in.
And I've been doing that lately, honey.
You have?
I'm not even gonna lie, for sure. Back then, yo entraba al estudio and I'll do a trap song in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Half an hour, I already got the hook. 2-3 hours, I already laid it down. It gets mixed and mastered, and I don't go back in. Now, working with playing skills and like, you know, people from the label, and these guys are really professional about what they do. Like they're teaching me how to like master my craft.
100%.
And it doesn't take nothing. A veces no te cuesta nada. You go back and just say, yo, you know what? Let me redo this. You know what? Maybe let me say this like this.
Yeah, no, most definitely, because you know a lot of artists feel like that's it. I'm done, and that's the best.
It. You crazy,
I'm not going back in. Don't critique me. People like, let's say Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj went back in, like Cardi said it. You know, when she heard Nicki's Motorsport verse, it wasn't what it was at the end. So going back in is definitely, you know, not a thing to be shying away from. Now, let me ask you a question. Who haven't you worked with that you're excited to work with now that, you know, you're with Atlantic and you're crossing over into mainstream? Do you have your eyes set on a specific artist that you want to work with?
I mean, I would like to work with Drake. I always say Drake just because, like, a lot of people don't compare me to, like, a Latin Drake because of my singing and my rapping. So I think that'll be a dope collaboration. Me and Drake could definitely do something dope. And then, obviously, Jay-Z, which is, like,
I was going to ask you that. I know that you've always said that you want to work with Jay-Z.
Man, I met him one time through Robinson Cano. Like, I had a one-on-one with Jay-Z.
Okay.
That was incredible for me. I don't think a lot of Latin rappers from New York had that one-on-one with Jay-Z. So I did the song Robinson Cano, which has been, like, one of my biggest, like, street singles, like, and so
listen, I'm uptown. Don't worry, you don't gotta sell me on none of this. I've heard it all.
I don't know,
so most definitely, I love the track. I've heard them all, but it's dope that you got to meet Jay-Z. You know, it's all about putting things out in the universe. I'm pretty sure both Drake and Jay-Z, you'll definitely get to it. Now, like speaking about New York, speaking about uptown, where are you from exactly? What's your block?
I am from 134 on Broadway.
Okay.
That's where I came when I was born in the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
I've been here since I was 2 years old. When I first came here, I came to 134 on Broadway.
Okay.
Uptown.
Now let me ask you a question. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. Being that you were brought here at 2 years old, do you have any position or thoughts on the President Donald Trump and their Dreamers Act and what he's been trying to do?
I don't really fuck with Donald Trump at all. That's something that
a lot of people don't.
That's something that
a lot of people don't.
I'm not afraid to say, and obviously, of course, is whack what he's doing to the people that come over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are not people that are here vendiendo droga. These are not people that are here robbing people. Those are people that are here actually contributing to the United States.
Especially if you were brought here as a child and you really didn't have, you know, any choice, and you were brought here.
And then you get deported to DR. Like, I know friends that have been, you know. Is different because they got deported for a reason. But you're in DR and you don't know no Spanish. You don't know the culture. You was brought here like me. I was brought here. Luckily, my mom made me a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
But I was playing with my life at a point in my time because I was like, yo, I got friends that got deported for way less. I could have been one of those guys in my teens deported into the Dominican Republic, sick. Because everybody wants to be here and you're there. So imagine the people that actually come here not to do nothing bad, come here to study or do whatever, and you just happen to get deported, and then you back in DR and you don't know nothing. You just got to start from over again, like from brand new. So that's whack.
Nah, it definitely is. Okay, now let's shift gears.
Okay.
You're from New York. You're from uptown. What are your favorite spots to eat at when you're? Are you based out of New York? You live here?
No, I live in New Jersey.
You live in New Jersey.
Far.
Okay, so that's not too far. You could cross the George Washington Bridge and be uptown. What are your favorite spots? Do you still get to go out without a problem, or you're?
I mean, not uptown.
Not uptown.
Yeah, like every time I go uptown,
everybody knows they're coming up to you.
I like Sushi Mambo.
Sushi Mambo.
Yeah, you should try Sushi Mambo. They do like Dominican sushi with plátano maduro.
Kind of like Mama Sushi.
Kind of like actually they had the chef from there actually went to Sushi Mambo. My friend owes Sushi Mambo, so I'm always
okay. I definitely gotta try it because I'm all down for some sushi with some salami inside of it.
Sushi Mambo is dope. Let me see. I like Pio Pio a lot because I'm in the studio. I love Pio Pio for some reason because I'm in the studio and the studio is close to Pio Pio. It's like in the Hell's Kitchen.
Okay.
And we always order from there. Y el arroz, the pollo from there. Oh
Listen,
my
the green
God.
sauce is everything. I ain't even gonna fry. I'm not gonna hold you. It's hard for you to go uptown?
It kind of is. I honestly, before, I used to be told not to give as much like cara. I used to do like I used to be on all the spots and be like, yo, Messia, it's not good for your image. You're an artist. How they gonna pay you when you asking for a show?
If you're there all the time.
But now it's like I live the boring life now. Literally, like if it's not downtown, if it's not like certain things like or like
you still want to connect with the people. I feel I know what you're saying.
I just be in my crib. But when I do go out, I like go to Vodka. I go to Opus.
Okay.
I go to Sushi Mambo.
But you're not DL. They definitely spot you right away.
Right away.
A million selfies.
And that's why I really don't like to go out sometimes because se supone that you go out to have fun, right?
Yeah.
You go out to like unwind. I'm just right now. And the thing is sometimes like people don't understand that maybe at that moment you just want to have fun. So they don't let you like at least take off your jacket. You walk in the door and it's pictures right away.
That sucks, yeah.
At least if you like let me, take off my jacket. At least sip on the first drink and then you could come and be like, yo, man, they don't understand. They see artist picture.
You know what it is? You belong to the people, whether you realize it or not. It's like you no longer own your life. As soon as you get places, people want to touch you. People want to see you. They want to prove that they saw you. They want to be with you. It's a hard existence. And I don't mean to like, it's crazy because like, oh, poor you. Yeah, but you're rich and you're a celebrity. But I feel you.
But look, me and you, we can say we have the same tradition, right? We come from the same background. So let's say, like, look, Eminem say, don't come and talk to me when I'm out feeding my daughter. Kanye West said, don't take pictures of me when I'm in church. 100%. Don't do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some people, like, when I was young and I was eating and you would call my house, my mom would say, llámalo ahorita que él está comiendo. I would call my friends, like, there's people that I've been eating, honey, and food in my mouth, and they'll come and put a phone right in my face, and I'll be like, bro, like I gotta like wipe my mouth and give me a second. They don't understand that. Like me, I'm a fan. I'm an artist, and I'm also a fan of a lot of people. If I see one of my favorite artists walk into a place in a restaurant, or if he's already sitting down, I'm gonna pinpoint or wait for the right moment where I'm gonna go and attack, or I'm gonna go and be like, yo, can I ask?
At this point, I don't even think you would.
Honestly, there's certain artists that I don't do it, but there's certain artists that I have to, because there's artists that I feel like might have that one up on me. Like, yo, like, he saw me and he was on some,
acting shady.
I need a picture, you know. So, but there's artists that I'm just too much of a fan and too much of I respect their work that I have to put my pride and my ego aside and be like, yo,
go dap him up real quick.
That's Jay-Z, that's Romeo, that's this dude, that's 50 Cent, you know. So.
I definitely feel you. Now, one last thing I want to talk to you about. You know, we talked about our people. We talked about Uptown. Amara La Negra was in the news.
Yes.
She was talking about colorism.
Okay.
And some people felt like it's not a real thing for us Latin people. I know that like you might have not experienced it. Maybe I didn't even have experienced it.
Why? Because I'm light skinned?
But I'm saying maybe personally.
People actually think that, oh, you like if back then I would have been any different because I was light skinned. I think, you know.
So I'm saying like
whoever race is white supremacy, they only want white supremacy. They don't care if you're Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, world.
Well, I'm talking about within our own culture, within our own culture. Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
Light skinned Latins hate dark skinned Latins.
That's exactly what I was gonna get to. You know, some people were like, just like, okay, what are you people talking about? You're all the same. And I feel like that's such a huge problem in our community.
It is. I don't know why it's that.
And I don't understand why in 2018 we're still having these issues.
That's crazy.
It's a Dominican issue that maybe me and you can touch on. I don't know how you feel about it as far as how are we going to get to close this gap?
As a matter of fact, today in Alofoca Music, there was an article on how in Dominican cinema, they don't give leading roles to like dark-skinned Dominican actors.
100%. 100%. When I visit, because I visit a lot, I look at the TV. I'm like, these are white people. I look at the commercials. Look at the shows. I'm like, what is happening here?
There's a lot of people that have migrated to DR and, you know, now are like Lebanese Dominican, Spanish Dominican. They're Dominican. They speak just like us, but they probably are not like your mom and my mom that are like, you know, been there for generations. But
How is Latin trap received in the Dominican Republic when you go there?
It's huge now.
No,
it's
as far
huge.
as like, is there still a divide as far as like Latin trap is more like urban?
Oh my God,
Dominican Republic.
Latin trap to like some of the now is getting more lenient as far as the radio stations. But
That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
It was like the worst of the worst. Like the content.
Was it banned at one point? Any songs that
it wasn't just banned because they wasn't playing it, so it can't say it was like it was banned. It's just like
they just weren't receiving it well.
They wasn't playing it on certain radio stations until they started like doing like the clean versions. But at first they weren't even playing the clean versions. Only like the DJs was just playing in the clubs. Latin trap was just big in the clubs. It was big on the internet. It was big on the pages. And then when it was just so big that you had J Balvin doing trap.
You can no longer deny it.
Royce doing trap now. You got Maluma doing a trap album. You got Shakira doing a song called Trap with Maluma. It's just something that you can't deny. So, you know, you either gonna have to cope with it or find a way where you can assess the problem the best way and make it happen because we here to stay.
Okay, let's take it back to the single.
Yes.
Boom Boom.
Yes.
I saw a lot of visuals on your gram. A lot of asses. I'm not even
boom,
gonna
boom.
front. Is that from the video shoot?
Yes.
Okay. Is the video shot?
Yes, the video comes out the 19th, this Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the video, where did you shoot the video?
We shot the video in Long Island City in a warehouse.
Is everybody gonna be in the video?
Yes. Cap G's in the video.
He flew down to New York?
Yeah.
What's the concept of the video?
The concept
I saw a lot of asses, so I really couldn't
just,
like come together and be like, okay, this is the angle they're going with.
It's just like a whole lot of booty shaking. We did a strip club and a rooftop. So it's like a rooftop strip club.
Rooftop strip club.
Yeah.
Where does one find this?
It's never been done. The director said this is actually the first time that a strip club has been done in a rooftop, like open. And just a whole lot of boom boom shaking pretty much.
Nice. And the single's available now?
Yes, it is.
So definitely on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms. So check that out.
Most definitely. And album. Have you given yourself a date? Like, this is the date. By this time, I want to do my debut album.
You know what? That we don't, because like there's not talks of an album right now. We're just doing the single. See how.
I mean, you yourself.
I already have my album ready. Like, if we were to right now say, yo, I want to release an album, and obviously by that time I'll probably add more songs.
It's ready?
Right now, I feel confident in the body of work that we have to be able to put an album together that we could have an album done right now. 100%.
That's what's up. Thank you for rocking with us.
For sure.
Messia.
Thank
you. Good luck with
me.
everything, and we definitely got to connect behind the scenes because there's a lot of work to be done.
Definitely.
I know we didn't get into it too deep.
And you know that Idanis Rodriguez, I don't know if you know Idanis Rodriguez, he's one of the councilmen from New York. He's actually one of my cousins, and I have a lot of things going on with him. We're going to like do an after school program and a whole bunch of things. So anything you have in mind, I'm here, man. I like representing New York. I'm a Dominican that, you know, has a lot to prove. Yo vine aquí, mi familia came over here chasing a dream, and I did something for myself. I could have went another route. So, you know, I have a lot to talk about.
Listen, same here. My parents are both immigrants, and I'm from 151st and Broadway.
No way.
So we have a lot more in common.
I used to chill on 156 in Broadway every single day.
And
I would walk from 134 on Broadway to 156 in Broadway. So that means I would walk Wire Block every day.
Listen, I would walk from 151st to 181st to go shopping because we had no bus money.
Loco, all of those.
There you go.
Dope.
Anyway, thank you for rocking out with us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk a little more behind the scenes about that stuff. All right?
Sure,
thank you.
Oh.